Next up, we have an update from the mutant Nick Walker. So that ball look on the mutant, that makes him more badass. So Nick is on his way to beat that Pittsburgh Pro and the look that he brought at this year's New York Pro. Undoubtedly the best looks of his career so far at this year's Olympia stage. Now it just took him one show after a gap of 2 years, especially skipping the Olympia for 2 years in a row and getting all that backlash from the fans, from the experts, and then just turning things around and becoming one of the most loved IFBB pros one more time in the entire planet. And at the moment, Nick is riding that wave of momentum big time. And I think Nick placing anything outside of that top 3 at the Olympia this year, it's gonna be a major loss for him, especially in his own opinion. Now, it's actually a different attitude by Nick Walker this time around, that he isn't saying that he's gonna win the Olympia anyway. His expectations, they are top 3. Although majority of the experts out there, they do believe, and they tend to agree, that for Nick Walker to beat any one of those top 3 guys, namely Hadi Choopan, Derek and Samson Dauda, they need to come in off. And if we leave Hadi Choopan out of it, because he's kind of an exception here, because the man is always on, especially in terms of conditioning. So there is a possibility of Samson Dauda and Derek missing their mark on the Olympia stage. And the reason I'm saying that is because both these guys, they did the Arnold, and Derek did the Pittsburgh Pro too. And that was 10 weeks later, after this year's Arnold, Ohio. But that being said, how much are those chances of these guys coming in off? And we have heard it over and over again, that the bigger you get, the more difficult it is to get that peak right, to be 100% on, especially every single time. So the question right now is that, first of all, can Nick Walker beat that Pittsburgh Pro version? Because that was like a picture-perfect version from the mutant. And other than him not controlling his midsection at all times on the stage, especially towards the end of the show, that was pretty spot-on version from the mutant. And the second question is, what are the chances of Samson or Derek or Hadi coming in off? So these 16 weeks, they're gonna fly by real fast. So I for one am very excited to see Nick Walker back on the Olympia stage, as I do think that this time it's gonna be a 4-man final call out. But do let me know, what did you guys think?